Aloha from Monterey, California. Today we're going to talk about vlog number 26, which is your line in the sand. So I came down here to meet up with a business partner. We're going to do dinner. And I'm like, I'm going to go to Monterey. I'm supposed to go to Watsonville. It's like 25, 30 miles north of here, but I'm going to go to Monterey. Like, it's not that far of a drive. I don't have to deal with traffic. I'm going to show up. I'm going to do my thing. And my phone rings. And I look, and I recognize the area code, but I don't recognize the phone number. And so pick up the phone. Hey, this is Scott. Hey, Scott, this is so-and-so from XYZ company. I'm like, oh, cool. How can I help you? And they said, well, we want to hire you for some sales training. And I said, cool. Tell me what's going on. They go, but time out. There's a problem. And I said, okay, well, tell me what the problem is. And they said, well, our management team went online and they looked at some of your YouTube videos. I'm like, cool. I've got like 2,500 of them. I got a ton of videos. And like, yeah, you got a lot of good ones, but there's like 3 or 4 that we don't like. I said, okay, what are the 3 or 4 that you don't like? And they told me, they said there's a couple of them where you say that a lot of sales managers are lazy. And I'm like, yep, I truly believe that. And there's one that you said a lot of salespeople are lazy. And I'm like, yep, I truly believe that. And you said that there's some problems with some owners. I'm like, yeah, and? They go, well, we don't know if we could put that message out to our team. And I said, well, let me help you out with something. If you don't like my message, then I'm sorry, I can't change that. I'm not going to do anything about it. And they go, well, there's also a podcast as well. And I said, okay, cool. Like, I get it. I got content out there. And every one of those videos and every one of those podcasts, I warn, put on your asbestos underwear because they're tough conversations. And so somebody at the company, at the organization, did not have their asbestos underwear or their diamond encrusted titanium underwear on, and they got their feelings hurt. So I tell you this for a reason. Like, there's got to be a point where you draw a line in the sand. You say, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm not going to do. And when I put those videos up, I knew it was going to hurt some feelings, but there's some things that need to be said about the world of sales. There are a lot of really good owners and a lot of really good companies, and there's some scumbag owners and scumbag companies. There's a lot of good sales managers. There's some bad sales managers. There's some good salespeople. There's bad salespeople, right? And for someone to say, hey, Scott, we want you to take content down, like, no, it's not happening. I'm not going to do it. Right? And so if like somebody in the future calls me and says, hey, Scott, we like what you have to say, we like what you have to do, but I'm like, sorry, when I started putting content up in 2009, I always told myself, if anybody ever says I don't like what you say and I don't like what you do, I'm gonna be like, I can't help you. You're probably not my client. You're probably not somebody that I'm gonna work with, and I'm cool with that. You gotta be cool with that too. And so there's a point for you when you are out in sales where you got to have your line in the sand for the people that you're going to work with, for the situations that you're going to be in. There's plenty of jobs and sales that I've walked from in my lifetime because looking around going, you're not going to be a good fit. If somebody doesn't like what I say and what I do on a YouTube video because I'm harsh on bad management, I'm harsh on bad salespeople, and I'm harsh on bad ownership, whatever. So the person on the phone was like, hey, Scott, you're going to miss out on some money. And I'm like, you know what? I found out right now we're not a good fit. It's not a bad thing. And like, it's just not going to work. And they said, well, if you ever take that information down off the web in the future, we're more than willing to hire you. And I said, not going to happen. I'm just going to tell you right now, we're probably not a good fit. There's some other people out there in the marketplace that can help you out. So I said, hey, look, it's not going to be me. It's not going to work out. I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. There's other trainers. Go find them. For you got to draw your line in the sand and decide what you're going to say and when you're going to say it and how it's going to work. There you go. Draw your line in the sand. I'm going to tell you, every time that I've stepped back and gone like, I'm going to make some changes, it's never worked out for the better because you got to trust your gut. You got to trust your gut. Now, there is a hidden danger. Every time you walk away from a sale, it gets easier to walk away from the next sale. Like, there's a strategic way that you got to do this, whether you're walking away from a job, walking away from a client, walking away from a consulting gig, you got to do it strategically. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. It says Scott Bell Consultant sent out another fantastic video today, coming to you live from Monterey. So check this out. Take my phone off the tripod right there. Got Cannery Row, about a mile up. You got the aquarium. Cool place to watch people scuba dive out here. I learned how to scuba dive like 100 yards from here. But if you're coming out here, cool place. There's always exotic sports cars. A black Ferrari drove by about 20 minutes ago. It was awesome. There's all sorts of muscle cars from the 70s out here. Always awesome. Cool thing. We'll see you soon. Aloha.